So I went out yesterday morning, got some more data logs to run through the Excel sheet to try and get the numbers cleaned up a little bit and try and get my fuel trims to be within a certain percentage. And from what I understand, that's about 5%, plus or minus 5% from zero. So it looks like I was able to do that, get those calibrated in pretty well. I've done 3 runs so far, about 30 to 50 minutes of driving per run to see if I can get the best outcome. So I'll give you a quick idea of what the numbers are now. Alright, so as far as the third run goes, I'll go ahead and pull it up real quick. Get my data logs here somewhere back. Actually, I think I put them all on the desktop. So here's my last run. So it was about 50 minutes or so. There's all the things that I'm actually data logging and the numbers, and then we take that and we do a few things based on the guide. We pop it here into the load comp Excel sheet, input our information, assign our headers, and we run the filter, and then at the end of the day you get your information here. So these are the new numbers. These are basically the fuel trims and where all the different changes from my car from stock and what we should add or take away fuel. I think this is for long trim fuel in the end of the day, but it's an average of total collection. So here's like a little graph kind of showing what's going on, fuel trim. So now I'm within that 5%. It's running pretty well. Down the road I'll do some more running and data logging to see if that's still the same or if I didn't make any improvements. So today I'm actually gonna start with the next part, where I'm actually gonna start getting into actually tuning. Alright, hopefully I'm gonna get a first gear through third gear pull here. Everything should be good. Rolling start, 2000 RPMs, go. 3000 RPMs, go. Alright, so there's a bunch of runs there. Hopefully it's not too noisy for you guys, but there's a bunch of runs. Everything looked good. My dam didn't drop at all. My air fuel ratio running pretty rich, low 10s. I saw 9 a few times here and there, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later. I did see a -4 and -6 in my feedback knock. Now that could be just a false knock scenario, or I saw my coolant temperature hit 207 degrees, so it could have retarded timing or something could have happened and changed. I'll check the logs when we get home, but I was hitting about 14 pounds of boost. That's where I have it set at with the wastegate duty cycle, just to be safe, even though my target boost is about 17 pounds from the stage 2. I'll leave it that way. 14 pounds is good enough. I'm just trying to clean up the calibrations and whatnot. So good run, good drive so far. No problems, no issues. Especially when this 96-degree temperature outside. My intake temps are around 100 to 110. So pretty good. Yeah, we'll go back, check the logs, and see where we stand from there. See you later. Alright, so just a quick update from yesterday. I did those runs yesterday for the open loop tuning, for the Maf scaling, for open loop. But quick disclaimer, I kind of made a mistake. I flashed what I call version 1.3, which was just the same map I had on the car, because I edited this map on my desktop computer and not my laptop, because the Excel sheet I needed more room to actually transfer things over. Just much easier. I have a better resolution monitor. But I flashed the wrong map, or flashed the same map again, instead of the new load compensation and the new some of the timing changes I made to be a little more safer. And in the end of the day, I didn't actually get numbers that were going to be useful to me. Although I got to test the car, I got to see some numbers, but they weren't quite as useful to me than I hoped. And I did see a few things that I didn't like. I was still over boosting my target even though my wastegate was low, so I have to check out thermodynamics and learn a little bit more about that. Or I'll just turn off wastegate duty cycle completely and just run wastegate spring. I don't really need boost right now, just for testing purposes. And I did see a few -6 on my feedback knock, but that could have been because it was really hot out. It was 207 degrees on my temperature and whatnot. So there could have been a few things. It wasn't steady, so I'm not too worried about it, but I'll review it and take a look at it better. Another thing though I did notice is, I'm leaving work right now, so bear with me. I did notice a few things, and the biggest one was my air-fuel ratio is still really, really rich. And my commanded fuel ratio is hitting target, but my actual air-fuel ratio is not. And my injector duty cycle, which is supposed to be, from what I read, about 85% or so of your full injectors, which is what people want to shoot for. You can go up a little bit higher every once in a while, but it was hitting 100, 102%, so I was maxing those guys out. They were fully spraying. Now, on my previous Pro Tune, of course, that wasn't happening, so I have to make some adjustments somewhere and figure that out. But that's not going to work for me to be running at 100% when I do these pulls. So I'm just going to have to, again, play around, move around with the numbers and make some adjustments. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'll still go over those numbers in this end of this video real quick and show you what happened and what you can expect. I'm going to drive home and pay attention to the road. Talk to you later.